to Sound Bites Academy. You have reached day 30 of our 30 Days English Level Up Challenge. Hey, I heard you've been learning English. How's that going?
It's been a rewarding experience. I'm improving my language skills and feeling more confident in communicating in English.
That's fantastic. What motivated you to start learning English?
English is widely spoken globally, and I saw it as an opportunity to connect with people from different cultures and advance my career prospects.
Have you been taking English classes or using any specific learning resources?
Yes, I enrolled in an English language course to learn the fundamentals. Additionally, I've been practicing with language learning apps, watching movies, and reading books in English.
That's great. Have you had any breakthrough moments in your English learning journey?
Yes, recently I had a conversation entirely in English with a native speaker and felt comfortable expressing myself and understanding the conversation. It was a confidence booster.
Do you have any tips for someone learning English as a second language?
Practice regularly, engage in conversations with native speakers or language exchange partners, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Immersing yourself in the language and having fun with it can greatly accelerate your learning.
Thank you for the tips. I'll keep that in mind. Keep up the great work.
You're welcome. English is a valuable skill. Enjoy the journey, and feel free to reach out if you ever need any language learning resources or assistance.
Hey, I heard you've been learning English. How's that going?
It's been a rewarding experience. I'm improving my language skills and feeling more confident in communicating in English.
That's fantastic. What motivated you to start learning English?
English is widely spoken globally, and I saw it as an opportunity to connect with people from different cultures and advance my career prospects.
Have you been taking English classes or using any specific learning resources?
Yes, I enrolled in an English language course to learn the fundamentals. Additionally, I've been practicing with language learning apps, watching movies, and reading books in English.
That's great. Have you had any breakthrough moments in your English learning journey?
Yes, recently I had a conversation entirely in English with a native speaker and felt comfortable expressing myself and understanding the conversation. It was a confidence booster.
Do you have any tips for someone learning English as a second language?
Practice regularly, engage in conversations with native speakers or language exchange partners, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. Immersing yourself in the language and having fun with it can greatly accelerate your learning.
Thank you for the tips. I'll keep that in mind. Keep up the great work.
You're welcome. English is a valuable skill. Enjoy the journey, and feel free to reach out if you ever need any language learning resources or assistance.
Hey, I heard you got vaccinated against COVID-19. How was the experience?
It was a smooth process. I scheduled an appointment, went to the vaccination center, and received the vaccine. The healthcare professionals were efficient and helpful.
That's great to hear. Which vaccine did you receive?
I received the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine. It required 2 doses, and I completed the full vaccination schedule.
Excellent. Did you experience any side effects after getting vaccinated?
I had some mild side effects like a sore arm and fatigue, but they only lasted for a day or 2. Overall, it was manageable.
That's good to know. How do you feel about the importance of getting vaccinated?
I believe getting vaccinated is crucial in protecting ourselves and our communities. It helps curb the spread of the virus and contributes to ending the pandemic.
Absolutely. Have you encountered any vaccine-related misinformation?
Unfortunately, I have come across some misinformation about the vaccines. It's important to rely on credible sources and consult healthcare professionals for accurate information.
Any advice for those who are still hesitant about getting vaccinated?
I would encourage them to consult their healthcare provider, ask questions, and seek reliable information. Vaccination not only protects oneself but also helps in achieving community immunity.
Thank you for sharing your experience and insights. It's great to see people taking steps towards a safer future.
You're welcome. Let's all do our part in fighting the pandemic and promoting the importance of vaccination. Together, we can overcome this challenging time.
Hey, I heard you got vaccinated against COVID-19. How was the experience?
It was a smooth process. I scheduled an appointment, went to the vaccination center, and received the vaccine. The healthcare professionals were efficient and helpful.
That's great to hear. Which vaccine did you receive?
I received the Pfizer-BioNTech vaccine. It required 2 doses, and I completed the full vaccination schedule.
Excellent. Did you experience any side effects after getting vaccinated?
I had some mild side effects like a sore arm and fatigue, but they only lasted for a day or 2. Overall, it was manageable.
That's good to know. How do you feel about the importance of getting vaccinated?
I believe getting vaccinated is crucial in protecting ourselves and our communities. It helps curb the spread of the virus and contributes to ending the pandemic.
Absolutely. Have you encountered any vaccine-related misinformation?
Unfortunately, I have come across some misinformation about the vaccines. It's important to rely on credible sources and consult healthcare professionals for accurate information.
Any advice for those who are still hesitant about getting vaccinated?
I would encourage them to consult their healthcare provider, ask questions, and seek reliable information. Vaccination not only protects oneself but also helps in achieving community immunity.
Thank you for sharing your experience and insights. It's great to see people taking steps towards a safer future.
You're welcome. Let's all do our part in fighting the pandemic and promoting the importance of vaccination. Together, we can overcome this challenging time.
Hey, I heard you started learning to play the guitar. How's it going?
It's been a fun journey so far. I'm still getting the hang of it, but I'm making progress.
That's awesome. What made you want to learn the guitar?
I've always admired musicians and wanted to try it myself. Plus, I find playing an instrument to be a great way to relax and express myself.
I totally get that. Have you been taking lessons or learning on your own?
I've been taking lessons from a local guitar teacher. It's been really helpful to have someone guide me through the learning process.
That's great. Have you learned any songs yet?
Yes, I've learned a few simple songs like Wonderwall by Oasis and Blowin' in the Wind by Bob Dylan.
Impressive choices. How much time do you usually spend practicing?
I try to practice at least 30 minutes every day, but on weekends, I can spend a few hours just playing and experimenting with different chords and techniques.
That's dedication. Any tips for someone starting to learn the guitar?
Sure. One tip is to be patient and not get discouraged. Learning an instrument takes time and practice. Also, try to find songs you love to keep yourself motivated.
Thanks for the advice. I might give it a shot someday. Keep up the good work.
Thanks. You should definitely give it a try. It's a rewarding journey. Let me know if you need any help or recommendations.
Hey, I heard you started learning to play the guitar. How's it going?
It's been a fun journey so far. I'm still getting the hang of it, but I'm making progress.
That's awesome. What made you want to learn the guitar?
I've always admired musicians and wanted to try it myself. Plus, I find playing an instrument to be a great way to relax and express myself.
I totally get that. Have you been taking lessons or learning on your own?
I've been taking lessons from a local guitar teacher. It's been really helpful to have someone guide me through the learning process.
That's great. Have you learned any songs yet?
Yes, I've learned a few simple songs like Wonderwall by Oasis and Blowin' in the Wind by Bob Dylan.
Impressive choices. How much time do you usually spend practicing?
I try to practice at least 30 minutes every day, but on weekends, I can spend a few hours just playing and experimenting with different chords and techniques.
That's dedication. Any tips for someone starting to learn the guitar?
Sure. One tip is to be patient and not get discouraged. Learning an instrument takes time and practice. Also, try to find songs you love to keep yourself motivated.
Thanks for the advice. I might give it a shot someday. Keep up the good work.
Thanks. You should definitely give it a try. It's a rewarding journey. Let me know if you need any help or recommendations.
Hey, I heard you're planning a trip to Europe. Where are you thinking of going?
Yes, I'm really excited. I'm planning to visit a few countries like Italy, France, and Spain.
That sounds amazing. What made you choose those countries?
I've always been fascinated by the history, art, and cuisine of these countries. Plus, I've heard great things about the cities and landmarks.
Have you started planning your itinerary yet?
Yes, I've been researching and making a list of the must-see attractions and places to visit in each country. It's quite overwhelming, but it's part of the fun.
Definitely. Are you planning to go solo or with someone?
I'll be traveling with a close friend. It'll be great to have someone to share the experiences with.
Any particular activities or experiences you're looking forward to?
I'm really excited to explore the local cuisines, visit famous museums, and immerse myself in the different cultures. Also, I can't wait to see iconic landmarks like the Eiffel Tower and the Colosseum.
Sounds incredible. How long are you planning to stay?
I'm planning to spend around 3 weeks, allowing enough time to fully enjoy each country and not feel rushed.
Do you have any tips for someone planning a trip to Europe?
Sure. Research the local customs and etiquette, learn a few basic phrases in the local languages, and be open to trying new experiences and stepping out of your comfort zone.
Thanks for the advice. I'll keep that in mind. Have an amazing trip.
Thank you. I can't wait to embark on this adventure and share my stories when I get back.
Hey, I heard you're planning a trip to Europe. Where are you thinking of going?
Yes, I'm really excited. I'm planning to visit a few countries like Italy, France, and Spain.
That sounds amazing. What made you choose those countries?
I've always been fascinated by the history, art, and cuisine of these countries. Plus, I've heard great things about the cities and landmarks.
Have you started planning your itinerary yet?
Yes, I've been researching and making a list of the must-see attractions and places to visit in each country. It's quite overwhelming, but it's part of the fun.
Definitely. Are you planning to go solo or with someone?
I'll be traveling with a close friend. It'll be great to have someone to share the experiences with.
Any particular activities or experiences you're looking forward to?
I'm really excited to explore the local cuisines, visit famous museums, and immerse myself in the different cultures. Also, I can't wait to see iconic landmarks like the Eiffel Tower and the Colosseum.
Sounds incredible. How long are you planning to stay?
I'm planning to spend around 3 weeks, allowing enough time to fully enjoy each country and not feel rushed.
Do you have any tips for someone planning a trip to Europe?
Sure. Research the local customs and etiquette, learn a few basic phrases in the local languages, and be open to trying new experiences and stepping out of your comfort zone.
Thanks for the advice. I'll keep that in mind. Have an amazing trip.
Thank you. I can't wait to embark on this adventure and share my stories when I get back.
Hey, I heard you've been learning to cook. How's that going?
It's been a delightful experience. I'm discovering new recipes, experimenting with flavors, and gaining confidence in the kitchen.
That's fantastic. What motivated you to start cooking?
I've always enjoyed good food, and I wanted to learn how to prepare delicious and healthy meals for myself and my loved ones.
Have you been trying any specific cuisines or cooking techniques?
I've been exploring various cuisines, including Italian, Asian, and Mediterranean. I'm also learning different techniques like sautéing, baking, and grilling.
That's wonderful. Have you had any favorite dishes that you've cooked so far?
Yes, I made a homemade lasagna from scratch, and it turned out fantastic. Also, I've been experimenting with stir-fried noodles, and they've become a new favorite.
Do you have any cooking tips for beginners?
Start with simple recipes and gradually challenge yourself with more complex ones. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, it's part of the learning process. And always taste and adjust seasoning as you go.
Thank you for the tips. I might give cooking a try too. Keep up the delicious work.
You're welcome. Cooking is a wonderful skill to have. Enjoy the journey, and feel free to ask if you ever need any recipe recommendations.
Hey, I heard you've been learning to cook. How's that going?
It's been a delightful experience. I'm discovering new recipes, experimenting with flavors, and gaining confidence in the kitchen.
That's fantastic. What motivated you to start cooking?
I've always enjoyed good food, and I wanted to learn how to prepare delicious and healthy meals for myself and my loved ones.
Have you been trying any specific cuisines or cooking techniques?
I've been exploring various cuisines, including Italian, Asian, and Mediterranean. I'm also learning different techniques like sautéing, baking, and grilling.
That's wonderful. Have you had any favorite dishes that you've cooked so far?
Yes, I made a homemade lasagna from scratch, and it turned out fantastic. Also, I've been experimenting with stir-fried noodles, and they've become a new favorite.
Do you have any cooking tips for beginners?
Start with simple recipes and gradually challenge yourself with more complex ones. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, it's part of the learning process. And always taste and adjust seasoning as you go.
Thank you for the tips. I might give cooking a try too. Keep up the delicious work.
You're welcome. Cooking is a wonderful skill to have. Enjoy the journey, and feel free to ask if you ever need any recipe recommendations.
Hey, I heard you recently started practicing yoga. How's it going?
It's been incredible. Yoga has helped me find balance, strength, and a sense of calm. I'm truly enjoying the practice.
That's wonderful. What inspired you to start practicing yoga?
I was looking for a way to stay active while also finding a mind-body connection. Yoga seemed like the perfect fit, combining physical movement with mindfulness.
Have you been attending yoga classes or practicing at home?
I started by attending classes at a local yoga studio to learn the basics and proper alignment. Now, I practice at home and occasionally attend workshops to deepen my practice.
That's great. Have you noticed any changes in your physical or mental well-being?
Absolutely. Physically, I've gained flexibility, improved my posture, and developed better body awareness. Mentally, it has helped me reduce stress and cultivate a sense of inner peace.
Any particular style of yoga that you enjoy practicing?
I've been practicing vinyasa and hatha yoga, which focus on fluid movement and breath synchronization. I find them invigorating and rejuvenating.
Any challenges you've encountered while practicing yoga?
Certain poses can be physically demanding, and it takes time to build strength and flexibility. However, I embrace the process and listen to my body's limitations.
Any tips for someone starting their yoga journey?
Start with beginner-friendly classes and be patient with yourself. Focus on the journey rather than perfection and honor your body's needs. Most importantly, don't forget to breathe and enjoy the present moment.
Thank you for the advice. I'll consider giving yoga a try. Wishing you continued growth in your practice.
You're welcome. I'm glad you're interested. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions along the way.
Hey, I heard you recently started practicing yoga. How's it going?
It's been incredible. Yoga has helped me find balance, strength, and a sense of calm. I'm truly enjoying the practice.
That's wonderful. What inspired you to start practicing yoga?
I was looking for a way to stay active while also finding a mind-body connection. Yoga seemed like the perfect fit, combining physical movement with mindfulness.
Have you been attending yoga classes or practicing at home?
I started by attending classes at a local yoga studio to learn the basics and proper alignment. Now, I practice at home and occasionally attend workshops to deepen my practice.
That's great. Have you noticed any changes in your physical or mental well-being?
Absolutely. Physically, I've gained flexibility, improved my posture, and developed better body awareness. Mentally, it has helped me reduce stress and cultivate a sense of inner peace.
Any particular style of yoga that you enjoy practicing?
I've been practicing vinyasa and hatha yoga, which focus on fluid movement and breath synchronization. I find them invigorating and rejuvenating.
Any challenges you've encountered while practicing yoga?
Certain poses can be physically demanding, and it takes time to build strength and flexibility. However, I embrace the process and listen to my body's limitations.
Any tips for someone starting their yoga journey?
Start with beginner-friendly classes and be patient with yourself. Focus on the journey rather than perfection and honor your body's needs. Most importantly, don't forget to breathe and enjoy the present moment.
Thank you for the advice. I'll consider giving yoga a try. Wishing you continued growth in your practice.
You're welcome. I'm glad you're interested. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions along the way.
Hope you enjoyed today's video. Leave a comment below if you found any content challenging and share your thoughts with other learners. Subscribe, like, and share this video to support us and stay up to date on new courses. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.